Here we have a strange little computer that was probably manufactured, I think, around 2006. It is a Dell OptiPlex, there we go, SX280, and yeah, it's got smart water on it, with Windows XP certificate. And before somebody says, oh, you've just shown that people are going to use it, I never use it. I could never get the product key to work after I got given it, so I don't know. If you want it, it's yours. This is the lighting's bad. This is a ultra small form factor machine, and it just shows how far computers have come in a few years, where you've now got these small form factor machines with internal power supplies, and this one still needs, if I can find it there, a proprietary power supply. So we'll take the cover off and we'll show you the inside of it. Okay, so I've unclipped the cover. Alright, so you have the exhaust fan and your intake fan. This little piece of plastic, which is just to cover the heatsink. This is a Intel Pentium D processor. I don't know the gigahertz off the top of my head, I haven't really looked yet. All the capacitors look fine, nothing looks bloated or leaking. The hard drive is a Western Digital 80GB drive. I believe this hard drive is quite unusual, not because of what it is, but there's something else that makes it, it makes it unusual, and you'll see why later on. It has a gigabyte of DDR2 RAM. One of the sticks was defective. Well, the computer thought it was defective, but I've tried it and it's actually not. It was this. There we go. It is 533 megahertz memory. Yeah, this one came out of HP, apparently. Never knew that, even though it's crucial. I would like to apologise for the quality. I will get some kind of camera at some point, but the phone does for now. There's heatsink under there. Something I find quite cool with these is, I don't know whether you can see the blue thing there. If you move that, pull it out and push it round, it moves the Dell logo, so that if the machine is sat upright like this, you can have it like that, and otherwise, if not, you can turn it round. It has a CD RW drive, and then on this side you've got the lock for the CD drive, which is missing, your 4 rubber feet for if you're sitting it down that way, but nothing else on this side. Okay, so looking at the back from the top, you've got the exhaust fan, you've got the proprietary adapter for the power brick and the latch, a DVI single link port, a printer port, a serial port, 5 USB ports, an Ethernet port, line in and audio out, and the Dell logo. Now the power brick for this is not what you'd expect. I'm quite surprised how big the power brick is, and I've got to go and get it because I forgot to pick it up when I picked the machine up off the floor earlier. It's down the, I've got the power brick, it's down the side. The power brick, if space was limited, this wouldn't be the machine for you, unfortunately. Now I'm going to go and grab the power brick and we'll compare it to a laptop power brick. Okay, here's the power brick size difference compared to a normal laptop one. The Dell one is huge. This is one of the bigger power bricks I got for laptops. My other laptop has an even smaller power brick. This uses, I can plug it, there we go, a standard IEC kettle lead, has a really thick cable going to the adapter. Now I'm going to hook all this up to this screen because it's DVI, and I will get back to you once I've done that. Okay, it's hooked up with a mouse and a keyboard. I've just unhooked the Apple one and plugged the USB mouse in because this machine doesn't have Bluetooth, obviously. Power brick's plugged in. As you can see, there is a green light on it, and the speakers are hooked up. Just put the one, because they're watercolour. So let's turn it on. It will warn me that the battery's low. Yeah. F1. The colours look really off on here. It's actually really quiet. The mouse needs to initialize. Now I'm going to open Crystal Disk Info and I will be right back to show you something amazing. Now I do not have Crystal Disk Info on here and I'm not downloading it again. So I'm going to use Specky, which was installed. This is a clean version of Windows. And we're going to have a look at storage. The amount of use, 2,277.9 days, and it's still good. This thing reports as good in Crystal Disk Info, and I forget how many hours it said it had done. It was 50 something thousand. So the hard drive will have to be replaced at some point, and we will see what happens. It's got incredibly low power on times. 552 power on count. That's very low, which leads me to believe this machine was practically left on 24/7 like my Mac is. It runs okay. It's not the quickest. And if we open Office, for example, I haven't activated it, so it's probably going to throw up an error. No, it's not the quickest, but it keeps up. So yeah, I told you it wouldn't. But for a system that you don't need lots of space, or very quick system, and the gigabyte of RAM. It's fine. It is actually it's fine. It's very usable. So, that's all for now on this computer. Thank you for watching, and please, if you have a comment, feel free to leave it, and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. This is just a quick outro. I noticed the clock was very off. 2 minutes past 12 in the day, so that's off. But the date as well. There we go. Yeah, it really needs the clock battery changing.